Hi, everyone. Today we're going to learn a little bit about something called tsunami. And a tsunami is really just a giant ocean wave, a wave of ocean water. If should you need to get a hold of me, my email address is on the screen. I'm rcrawford@jcpsmail.org. So when we think about tsunamis, tsunami is not just a single wave, it is a series of fast-moving and destructive ocean waves. These waves can move at nearly I think they move at nearly 70 miles per hour, maybe even faster. And I know that some of the tallest ones can be over 100 feet tall. We are talking about just ridiculously large waves. Of course, a wave, water is very, very powerful. A wave of this size has immense destructive force. We'll take a look in class at some videos of tsunamis that have hit in Japan and some in Indonesia. And we'll just try to get a feel for exactly how powerful these are. I don't know that I have words to describe it. I think maybe it's just going to take some video. All right, so really what I want to focus on in this video is what is going to cause a tsunami. Well, one of the things that can cause a tsunami is a powerful earthquake, okay? So if we have a chunk of the lithosphere, we know that earthquakes are really when two pieces of two sides of a fault or two pieces of rock get locked together, and pressure can build up over years and years. And so a lot of times we're going to have this elastic rebound, which is when there's a sudden release of the rock, either the rock fractures or it slips, and a lot of energy gets released all at once. Well, if we have a rock underneath the ocean, um, that is bent down and it suddenly is released and it's able to push the water above it up really fast, it's going to create like a massive wave out in the ocean. So earthquakes are one of the main causes of tsunamis. So powerful earthquakes called megathrust earthquakes. A second cause of tsunamis are these submarine volcanoes. So volcanic eruptions, sometimes we like to imagine them as being quite peaceful. Volcanic eruptions are really quite violent. Sometimes materials, lava, rock is expelled with a great deal of force. Literally, it is expelled with such force that the earth itself trembles. You almost have like earthquakes that are associated with volcanoes erupting. So during very powerful eruptions of underwater volcanoes, these submarine volcanoes, we can have gases that are expelled upwards. And, as material flows out, whether it be lava or other rock flows out very quickly, where it's been under pressure, you'll have another upward wave form, and then that wave is going to travel outward in all directions. So once again, tsunamis can also be caused by volcanoes. One of the last things, and this is not really related to tectonic plates, but I did at least want to point out that tsunamis can also be called when these big chunks of rock from space, either meteoroids or asteroids, and sometimes even comets, when they would strike, if one of those were to strike the surface of the ocean, it would be no different than throwing a large rock into a still lake. Of course, that's going to immediately create some giant splash waves. So a meteorite impact or an asteroid impact into the ocean would also cause a really big tsunami. We would even call these a mega tsunami. So guys, tsunamis are very destructive. We're going to try to take a look at some actual video to see how destructive they are, but that will do it for today. I hope you have a great day.